a way to start off a stream, Tom. Good morning, good morning, good morning. How is everyone doing? How do I say this? Tom, aka Nostradamus? I have this rhyme that's always in my head. I never say it though, because it's not PG. I am the bombest. That one's PG. Let's go, baby. All right, so pretty big day last night, man. I woke up and, you know, I didn't know what was going to happen with Ethereum. I've gotten really good at not checking the prices in the middle of the night anymore. I do it maybe every now and then, but for the most part, 95% free from checking prices in the middle of the night. It's tempting too, because I do sleep with my phone next to me, so it's only a quick reach away, but you know, I avoided it last night, and then when I finally woke up around 4:30 a.m. PST and checked prices, I was like, what just happened? Ethereum touched 3,200. It's holding over 3,100 right now. We'll take a look at the chart. Let's hop on over to the desktop. We got the stock market opening. Hans, good morning, good morning. How you doing? Welcome back, brother. Good day. It's a little later here, so okay. Like I don't want to be that guy, but I gotta assume you're in. How late? Like I would assume you're in Germany, but if you're in Germany, it's like in the middle of the afternoon. So that's probably a poor assumption, unless a little later. You're just a little later in the morning. Anyway, how you doing, Hans? All right, so let's take a look at what's going on in the stock market. We are 4 minutes. So I was reading more on the Bitcoin micro future. I think it starts trading today. So I would have loved to have gotten in a trade yesterday on that. I was extremely bullish Bitcoin, but I'm still very extremely bullish Bitcoin right now. The margin requirement on that looks like it's going to be about $2,000. Maybe it start. Yeah. Yeah. That was a hard one to guess, Hans. I know there's Hanses in other countries, like Austria. I would imagine there's a few Hanses. Anyway, I think I got some German in my bloodlines, although more Irish and English. I do remember as a kid having a big family tree up on the wall, and there was a lot of German names. You can call me Tom. Hans is just saying, oh, nice, cool. Another Tom. I love it, Tom. You can call me Tom too. All right. Stock market. What do we got? The Nasdaq's up 61 points. Gold up 21 points. Gold pushing back towards 1,800, back in a bullish trend. E-mini S&P up 22. Crude oil, that sweet crude oil, up 25 cents a barrel. Bitcoin up. Bitcoin futures up $1,630. That is definitely going to be good for the good kids. The small account doing really well. I mean, I'd hope so. It's primarily Ethereum. I did have one Litecoin, and I sold that yesterday for like $100 profit. I just had Litecoin just for the hell of it, right? I don't have any like love or hate for Litecoin. Like I think Litecoin will be successful. It'll continue to be a good coin. I just don't know if that the risk reward's there. If we hop on over to the portfolio really quick, and I'm definitely like, I need to change my thumbnail, put a few question marks in there. I think there's going to be a lot of opportunity coming up with the Cardano network. We're going to look at a couple potential gems, and there's one that I haven't found yet, but I'm very curious as to what that answer is going to be, and I even have some ideas of my own on that one. Croatian, awesome. I don't know much about Croatia, to be honest. There was a show. I know there's a lot of warring going on over there. I don't know if that's still happening. That's probably why you live in Germany now, though, huh? Anyway, so we're looking at the portfolio. The portfolio is at all-time highs. It was a little bit higher, obviously, when Ethereum was at 3,200. It's pulled back. What else is going on? Bitcoin was touching 59,000. It's now, you know, it's pulling back a little. I'm not sure what's in store for the day. My gut tells me Bitcoin, Ethereum, and the entire market in general is going to have a good 1 to 2 weeks. I don't know if it's going to be one of those as we get towards the end of the month, options and all that, if the whales start playing the games again. I mean, I don't know why they wouldn't. So if you're a margin trader, which I highly recommend against, even though I'm getting ready to do it myself, more as a hedge, very small amounts. I mean, be ready for that, man, because it's easy pickings for them. So I did recently, and I haven't added it to my portfolio yet because I had a little OCD condition going on with my totals. But I'm going to go ahead and add my Polkadot. So about 2 weeks ago, I bought 300, I don't know, 300 or 325 or 350 Polkadot. I think 325 when it was at $30. That was a steal. Silver platters on this channel. That's all I do is deliver silver platters. Anyway, I'm going to add that to the spreadsheet now. I'm going to make sure I get my totals right. So quantity 353. And then I have like 1,027 over here on Kraken, earning 12% interest. You can't beat that. All right, 1,000, we'll just say 1,027 and 353. What is that? Oh my goodness, 1,380. All right, 1,380. Let's add that in. We're gonna say the average cost is around $30. I'll go through and do the true math eventually, maybe. I mean, I don't know if I care that much about a few pennies here and there. Anyway, that's making the portfolio looking pretty good. We're less than a 2-banger from the 2 comma club, the 1 million club. I feel very confident this portfolio will not only breach $1 million, but well past it. What I need it to do, what I really need is for this crypto market not to do its normal cycle and dump, because I want to get into long-term capital gains. So I'm very, very ready to start taking profits when those alerts happen. Again, we're in DEFCON 4. We're probably kind of easing back to DEFCON 5. If Ethereum continues to go to the moon and Bitcoin starts dumping, then we're going to DEFCON 3 or 2 really fast. And you tell me why you have mana in your portfolio. More is long over. That's good to hear. I'm horrible with. The only reason I even know there was like a war in Croatia is you probably never seen it. Was the show ER, and they had it was a great show. They had a doctor from Croatia, but you know, now that I think about it, that show was like 25 years ago though. So that's how disconnected you can get sometimes. So I'm glad to hear the war's over. So mana, excellent question. Mana. All right, my top coins that I love, and then there are 95% plus in my portfolio. Talk about them all the time. I think Ethereum's the linchpin to my strategy. And then Cardano. So Cardano and Ethereum fight for the 1 and 2 position based on what the price is. If Cardano, and its day is coming, we're going to talk about Cardano. Its day is going to come again, and Cardano is going to make another massive push, in my opinion. Depending on where Ethereum ends up in this push, Cardano could surge into the #1 position of my portfolio. The reason Ethereum is up there as one of the biggest positions is because Ethereum will be going up as a signal that the market top is there, right? So and that's just based on previous cycles. It doesn't mean it's happening again. But again, if Ethereum starts going to the moon and Bitcoin starts dumping, that's a pretty good sign that you might want to start taking profits. So and I love Ethereum. I think Ethereum is going to be massive in the future. Its utility, I think, you know, kind of like how most internet traffic now goes through Facebook and Google, etc. I think Ethereum will be the major network. I think blockchain in general, the internet will just be a transport layer for blockchain. The internet, TCP/IP, V4 and V6, all traffic obviously flows over that. I say obviously, but it might not be so obvious to a non-engineer. Blockchain will be going over. It'll be the majority will be blockchain, right? And how the companies fit into that is going to be something that we're going to see over the next few years. We're already seeing it with companies like CRM, Salesforce, and VChain. It's coming, man. It is coming. So this is a very long-winded story. into why Mana is in my portfolio. But there's my top 5. Like, very, very, very happy with those. Binance is on a tear too. It's up $657, which is a bit surprising considering all the limelights on Ethereum right now. So those are my main positions. Then you start seeing my smaller cap coins. And I have about, I don't know, about 18 coins in my portfolio because GUSD is not one of them. I don't own any Aave, I don't own any, so about 17 coins. I have about 17 coins in my portfolio. 5 of those, again, Bitcoin, Cardano, Ethereum, and Binance. Man, what are those percentages? So we got, oh, and Polkadot. So we'll just say 10, 45, and we'll say 75, 73, 83, 92. About 97% of my portfolio is in those 5 coins. Then I start throwing, it's kind of like stock in the stock market. You know, throw a few percentage, 1%, 0.5%, whatever. It's some highly speculative stuff. And then you're looking at what that is for me. And actually, VeChain, I'm a little upset that I didn't put more in. But Mana, so past those 5, Mana and VeChain are my favorites of what I think are going to have massive potential. Man, I say that, but I also like Uniswap a lot, and I like Theta a lot. But Mana is my favorite, and has been hands down my favorite NFT play. It's got so much going for it. I've done a few videos on it. I think Mana could easily see $10 plus this bull run. It's got a really cool concept. You know, there's NFTs. It's a virtual land. You can go walk around, play a video game. There's so many addicting factors to it. So I think this one has a lot of potential. It's been around for a while. Playboy is, I think, tomorrow. May the 4th be with you, or sometime this week. Playboy's having some kind of extravaganza in Decentraland, right? Atari set up shop there. They have limited plots of land. I kind of want to buy land there. I'm not gonna, but I kind of want to. So yeah, man, it is my favorite NFT play. I also like Engine. But Mana is the one that I even still kind of continue to buy every now and then. And again, doing really well. I think it could see $10 plus this this cycle. It's a modest 2.2 billion. This could easily be a 10x, a 20 billion plus company in the future. And I'm not saying necessarily this cycle, but I like it a lot. That being said, look at what percentage of my portfolio it is, 0.56%. So I'm not betting the farm on it, right? I'm betting the farm on Ethereum and Cardano for the most part, right? And then Bitcoin. All right, let's hop over into the stock market really quick and see what's going on. We got some stuff I definitely need to take care of. Yeah, man, I mean, that's not a horrible reason to buy it. In general, you can throw a dart at a lot of cryptos in the top 50, top 100. They're going to make money, but pick the ones you like and, you know, do your own due diligence, do your own research, all that. But I like Mana a lot. I think there's a lot of potential for Mana, but again, very, 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 very small percentage, overall percentage of my portfolio, right? All right, so Coinbase is moving today. It's up $7. That's good for the good kids because I bought a lot of shares in that. I'm down a little bit of money. We got Disney. I got a bullish put spread over there. I don't have an order to close it, and we only got 18 days to go. So I either need to close or roll this. So 99 cents, quite a bit away from being 50% profitable. So I'm going to roll this out a month. Kind of want to get out of some of these positions, but I'm going to roll this out, get another like 15-cent credit. I don't know if that sell in May is going to happen this year, right? It hasn't for a long time, but never know. All right, so we're going to come over here and take this. Close for 50% profit. Let's look at the chain. $2.14 into this, so I need to sell it for about $1.07. We'll take 93. That's even better. All right. DraftKings, what do we got going on? Another bullish put spread. 18 days to go. I need to either close this out or roll it. I should be able to roll this out for a credit. 36% credit. That's pretty fat. We're going to shoot for 35 to get that filled. I have a closing order. Of course I do. All right, so cancel that. Edit, send, send. All right, we might need to lower that another penny. That should fill. Oh, it filled before I even did that. All right, so the chain, we've gotten $2.10 for that. I'm gonna come over and put a closing order for around $1.05. Again, we'll buy it back for 90 cents. It's a little bit better than 50% profit. We're gonna let that go for a while. GNOG in the money, down $20 overall on this. We got 46 days to go. We just need that above 15. I don't know if they have earnings. Did they already do earnings? You would think they would have some kind of earnings. I don't know that I've ever heard of GNOG even doing earnings since they're SPAC. I mean, they had to have, right? Lemonade's starting to be a bit of a problem. We got 18 days to go. I'm down $48 on that trade. I need it above 90. Let's see if I can roll this for a credit. Oh, I can. This is amazing. Here we go. Extending duration. Giving yourself time to be right and make money. That's why I love selling options. Probably have to roll that down or change that down a few more pennies. You know, I'll be happy even with the 10-cent credit on that. I'm extremely bullish. Lemonade. Oh, they got options on 511. That's next week. What is going on? All right, that hasn't filled yet. I'll give that some time. Neo. I feel like it should be up more than Neo. We got 18 days to go. I should definitely be able. And you want to close these out or roll them because you're starting to get into gamma risk under 20 days. So I'm going to cancel this. I'm still bullish Neo. So let's see if we can roll this out. Man, there is no way this is true. There is no freaking way. It says I can get $1.06 credit. There's just no way. Oh, maybe. I mean, that would be amazing. So I'm going to put this in for like $1.03 credit. Boom. Are you freaking kidding me? Let's look at the chain on that one. So I originally got $1.03. I just got another $1.05. This is on a $5 wide credit spread. So I've received now $2.08 credit, meaning if Neo were to dump and go below my like $36 would be a max loss of $300. Man, this is beautiful, boys and girls. This is why I cannot wait for liquid options in cryptocurrency. It's going to be game changing. All right, so let's close this, put a closing order, buy back at 50%. Yep, let's do it. Rounding this up, we got NNDM. We've gotten a lot of credit on this bad boy. We still have 46 days to go. Overall, we're just down $4 in the trade. No big deal. We got plenty of time to make up that one, and we continue to defend against it if I continue to be wrong. Palantir has been very good to us. Let's see, I'm now down on the shares. That's fine though, because we've gotten a lot of premium in the calls. Man, maybe I roll that down. Let's see. Let's take a look. Rolling. So currently I don't know that I want to do that though. So when does Palantir have earnings? I'm extremely bullish Palantir. I want this to be a long-term hold. So, but eventually if I keep selling covered calls, it might get called away from me. And I bought, and that's why I sold a covered call that was pretty far away. I was only looking to reduce my cost basis by about 25 cents a share. That's fine. We're going to leave that as is. Again, I'm okay with Palantir being in my portfolio for a long time. Oh my goodness, the problem child, Tesla. Why are you doing this to me, Tesla? I do not have many days left to go. And you're down $15 since I've been doing all this talking. So I got 2 bullish put spreads. 18 days to go, and I don't think I can roll either of these out for a credit. Oh, I can. If I can... 611. Seems like a weird expiration. Isn't there a monthly? Oh, this is a weekly. I don't... know why I did a weekly. Let's see if I can roll the monthly out for credit. Nope. That one's deep in the money though. So we need a gift from the gods on this. Yeah, I mean, Tesla getting a $20, $30 move in the next 2 weeks to the upside, not out of the question. That being said, it's also not out of the question for it to dump quite a bit. I have about $1,000 minus the credit received, which is a decent amount. So I probably have about $700 that I'm risking losing here. The shares are now, the shares have been up for a while, so I'm now pretty much flat on the shares. But I sold a Jan 250 put. We're up $1,000 on that. So overall, we're kind of flat. I mean, actually, we're up $922 in Tesla. So worst things could happen. Tattooed Chef killing me. Down quite a bit. Not quite a bit. A couple $100 in the shares. We got a bullish put spread. 18 days to go. So I'm probably down on that. Let's see if I can roll that out for a credit. And 618 doesn't really look like it. Maybe? No. All right, so we need a little bit of upside movement. We're up 42 cents today, so I'm going to come back and revisit this one. Small account, we just got Bitcoin and Ethereum. They're supposed to be adding some Polkadot and some engine. I'm looking forward. Nothing yet. Let's see if we can trade that Bitcoin future, MBT. Nope, nothing yet. That's disappointing. The IRA, we got some. See how Mara and Riot's doing? We got 200 shares of each over there. I'm looking. So I'm going to be selling covered calls in these again because the premium is just so good not to do it. But I think Bitcoin is going to go on a move over the next week or two, right? Anyway, if the strategy works, keep going back to the well, right? Bitcoin moves up the first part of the month and then dumps on manipulation the last part of the month. So I'm looking, and it didn't work out. Like that plan just didn't work out as well last month. I never got my covered calls off, and Bitcoin really never got that move that I thought it was going to get. But we're going to wait and see on this one. We can get another nice move on Bitcoin. We see it blast through all-time high, 65, 70, 75,000. Mara and Riot are going to shoot up to the moon. And again, the premium over there is really good. So we'll sell some covered calls going into the end of the month in what I would foresee a bit of well manipulation. Tesla now down $18. That is not good for the good kids. Let's see what's going on in crypto really quick. Man, I want to, oh, Chia, man. In percentage terms, how much do you have in your cold wallet? And how much are on the exchange? Hans, are you fishing me for hacking all my money? I don't have, all my Cardano is in the Daedalus wallet earning interest. And then for the most part, the rest of it's on exchanges, which some people will tell me, not your keys, not your crypto. I guess, man, but you know, it's on, the majority of it's on BlockFi. They got better security than me, I guess. Yeah, no, I'm just playing with you. So, man, yeah, eventually I plan on, honestly, getting a like a Trezor scares the crap out of me, or a Ledger. It honestly scares the crap out of me, man. Like, what if I lose what if you lose your seed phrase? What if what if your house burns down and you were too lazy to put your seed phrase in a safety deposit box? What if some scrupulous banking employee dude, like, what do you put half of it over here, half of it over here? It makes my head explode, right? And it makes me nervous. Eventually, I know a lot of people disagree with me. Eventually, I think banking is going to embrace, and they're already starting to, they're going to embrace crypto a lot more. And if there's going to be a centralized, decentralized, like there already is, right? Like Coinbase might become the world's biggest bank and broker. That's something that can easily, Binance, same thing. Binance, I see no reason why Binance can't be one of the biggest banks in the world where they hold your money, whether it's in stable coins, in crypto, some kind of insurance on it. You can trade stocks on it. There's going to be probably eventualized tokenized futures and options. I have no idea, man. The possibilities are limitless. And eventually there's going to be somewhat that peace of mind. Because there's pros and cons to everything, right? It's all about what trade-offs you're willing to take. So I'm not necessarily off the deep end thinking, well, I mean, banks can be evil, but there's a lot of good that comes out of them too, right? So again, I think there's going to be in the future a lot. Crypto is going to be a lot easier for the masses. Right now, like, it scares the crap out of me, dude. I'm really pissed off at BlockFi because the amount of interest they've paid's gone way down. But I trust them in the way that I think they're less likely to get hacked, and if they do get hacked, that they'll make whole. Maybe not. It's all very, very risky, right? So at the end of the day, does it make sense for me to put all my stuff offline in a Trezor wallet or a ledger? Probably. I'm still seriously debating and considering that, and I may do it, but I'm gonna have a hard time sleeping at night, right? I want to send my money out of BlockFi, and I know how to do it, right? But it scares the hell out of me, and I like doing a test transaction, right? The problem with BlockFi is you get one transaction a month, and after that they charge you an arm and a leg, right? So what do? Just YOLO a 60 Ethereum transfer over to Gemini or over to Void? I'd probably go Gemini because I trust Gemini, and Gemini offers decent interest. I mean, I really trust Gemini to protect your crypto. I could transfer it over to Voyager and get a lot more interest, but who knows when they're going to change their rates. And I don't know that I trust Voyager. I do know that I don't trust Voyager as much as I would like Gemini to protect your money. They're a smaller exchange. I think Voyager has the potential to be a really big exchange. Again, I bought the coin. I think there's a lot of potential there, but they could see some growing pains, like maybe what you saw in Robinhood. And Robinhood almost, went out of business because of the liquidity. Anyway, I do have a few things in the title. We're going to look at some Cardano gems that I'm eyeing, and there's one that I want to find. So starts, in my opinion, and what I'm doing is I'm going to try and have some cash ready for this coin. I don't even know the name of it yet, but whatever coin, like, I haven't been able to find it. I don't know if it exists already or if it exists and we just don't know that it is going to be the pancake swap of Cardano, but there has to be an AMM automated market maker, right? Token swap on Cardano. Who is it? I'm not even sure, man. There has to be one coming. And I think that one could be massive, right? Look at what Uniswap has done, and look at what Pancake Swap and even Bakery Swap. But Pancake Swap is going to the moon. Uniswap's a top 10 coin for the love of all that's... Anyway, so I don't know what that coin is going to be on Cardano, but I would maybe have a little cash on the sidelines for that one, because there's a lot of good news that's going to be coming for Cardano, continuing to come out. They got their new, I don't even remember, Alonzo. That's going to be wrapping up this summer. We should see another nice, and I do want to look at the Ethereum chart. We haven't looked at that yet. So all that's, and I'm waxing on, and I'm looking at a helium map. Most people on this channel might not even know what that is. So anyway, I don't know what the token, and I got some great names. I don't even know if I should give them out. I need someone that knows how to make one of these coins get a hold of me. I just want like a modest 1 million coins as part of it. Candy swap. How is that not beautiful? Candy swap, boys and girls. Think about it. You could have 25 cents. You could pay 25 cents to redo his Candy Shop song to Candy Swap. It's got a great name. Just the hook alone, the 25 cents singing that would be amazing. Anyway, a couple other coins I got my eye on for Cardano, because there's going to be projects running on there. One is this Charlie C3. Look, I just have my eye on them. You can buy them now if you want. This coin doesn't even have a market cap. It really doesn't even have any type of volume, trading, what have you. But these are the kind of coins, maybe you want to throw $100 at it, man. It could turn into $1,000, $10,000, right? It can also go broke. So again, this is not financial advice. I'm not your financial advisor, but Charlie C3 is very interesting. It is going to be the Oracle. I don't know if it's going to be the Oracle, but it's an Oracle play on Cardano. I don't know what else is out there. This is just one that's been on my radar. If you know of any other Cardano altcoin gems that you're looking at, please post those down in the comment section below. There's a lot of opportunity coming with Cardano soon, right? Look at just what's happened on Pancake and Binance Smart Chain, and they're doing really well. And a lot of those, man, it's just like, I don't even know. So Charlie's one. Another one is Card Starter. Let's pull that one up. A lot of you are probably a Card Stack. I wonder what that is. So we're definitely going to look at that one. So I don't even know if that's Cardano related, but we're going to take a look. So Card Starter, from what I can tell, is kind of like the Polka Starter for the Polkadot network. Polka Starter has been a very successful coin. This is currently sitting at a 583 on the market cap, circulating supply of 10 million. That's like almost a little more than half of what Bitcoin is. So that's very interesting. I don't know that I would have done that. Like if me, I probably would have done a much higher circulating supply. Well, max supply. The circulating supply is only about 20%. Because a lot of people like getting into those cheap coins, right? That's one of the reasons why Dogecoin's doing so good. It's because it's under $1. So there is a mentality aspect that a lot of people can't get over that hurdle, right? And it's even somewhat what's hurting Bitcoin a bit, but because the price is so expensive. But Card Starter and Charlie are definitely on my radar. Again, I need to find that AMM. I don't know what that's going to be. So what is Card Stack? This may not be related at all to Cardano. So let's take a look at the website. The world's first SaaS platform. Yeah, this doesn't look like it has anything to do with Cardano. All right, anyway, there you go, Charlie and Card Starter. Again, they're on my radar. One of them isn't even in the market cap rank. Go back to Charlie real quick. So Charlie, circulating supply 100 million, 91 cents, under $1. I don't know what the circulating supply is. Again, so these oracles can be risky plays, right? Most of them get hacked. You got to be careful with them. Either one of these, if I were to invest in them, it would be well under probably less than 1% of my overall portfolio. It might just be like $100, $200 stab or shot at it on these. However, whatever coin becomes the AMM for Cardano, dude, I might go in a little heavy on that one, right? Like I would even consider probably selling my Uniswap, which is only 0.09. I only own like $500 worth. I might get rid of a few other things, or I might just like sell some of that 350 Polkadot I recently upped pretty good on, because we bought that at $30. I could see myself selling that, you know, if that's $10,000 turning into $20,000. Take that $20,000 and YOLO on a Cardano AMM, because there's gonna be one, and it's going to be it should be really big. So another thing in the title, Chia, $1,000, man. Like this was crazy. I don't know if it still is now. And I have no idea where this Chia is going to end up. I got my Chia rig running. It's a joke rig. It's a NUC. It's only a couple hundred gigs, and I'm just trying to kind of feel it out. I am seriously and this could be a major problem, right? I do not think this price is going to hold, but let's see where we are. So Chia XCH price. It was over $1,000 this morning. It just started trading today. And man, Gate.io, is this still live? This is insane. Like the Chia calculator had you put in that it was going to be $20, right? But it's currently trading at $1,058. This is insane. I don't even know where you could buy and sell this. Gate.io, apparently. I've never used Gate.io. Didn't they recently get hacked or something? I don't even know if you can use Gate.io in the United States. But congratulations to anyone that was farming Chia, accumulated some Chia, and man, hopefully you figured out how to sell some Chia and immediately pay off your rigs, right? Now it's just pure profit no matter what happens to the coin. Let's see if I can pull up my machine really quick. Show you that I do have Chia running. I just wanted to see what it's about. I mean, look at this. The status is synced. I do have a wallet. Does not look like I've earned any Chia. I'm not expecting that to change either, right? It's just a small knock. I've only got one 100 gig plot. I'm farming. And total Chia farm 0. Come on, dude. Like, just give me a little taste. All right, so that's the Chia news. Famous last words. Is Cody an option for you too? Because you know what? I've heard about Cody. I don't remember what that is. Let's take a look. 242 Cody. 2 billion. So about a third of it. What do we have here? The ultimate power grid of payments. I'm not liking the sound of that, to be honest. In an era where currencies remain, PayPal, Cody is the first enterprise fintech platform that empowers organizations to build their own payment. Is this on? Is this supposed to be on Cardano? Yeah, I don't know, man. Nothing is jumping out at me on this one. I'll try and keep it on my radar, but it's not talking to me at the moment. I'll tell you that. Is it going to be on Cardano? Cardano, yeah. Well, I mean, if it's on Cardano, I'm definitely bullish. Is this going to be like the payment solution for Cardano? Then hell yeah. So it's definitely going to be on the radar. Mentally, it's on the radar now. Thanks for pointing that one out. All right, let's take a look at the charts. Ethereum is blasted through the channel. We've been watching this channel for a very long time. This support is held for most of this bull run. It did dip below it a few times. We had that huge chili dipper a bit back, but it is then it blasted back up, came back down to it. Now we're blasting through. Is this a new era for Ethereum? Is this long time resistance now going to be support? Like, I was leaning towards the fact that it was probably going to touch this and come back down. If we can get some nice thickness on this candle for the rest of the day. I mean, again, this was at 3,200 and it's been kind of now coming back to the 3,100 level. We'll have to see if it holds. It needs to hold above 3K, which seems doable. So right now this line's right around 3K. If we can hold above this, maybe this becomes a new support line and we start working on a new channel up here. That would be amazing for that channel. These upward limits of $4,000, $5,000. It's easy to get bullish. It's easy to get extremely bullish right now. We're probably going to start seeing ridiculous price targets on YouTube because Ethereum's hot and that's what's going to bring the clicks. Again, I am extremely bullish Ethereum. My gut instinct is we will hold this line. This line will become support, but it could be very, very short-lived. We have yet to break through that line so far with any kind of strength, and we've done that, right? We thought everyone was talking about the massive sell wall of Ethereum at 3,000. Dude, it busted through that like it was, what's that nursery rhyme where, and where was the dam with the kid and the thumb? Man, it burst through that like it was nothing, right? So that's my thoughts on Ethereum. I think we're now in a new era of Ethereum. We might even start hearing, and I had to reevaluate it. The other day I said there's no chance Ethereum will flip Bitcoin. I still don't believe that. Ethereum's a modest market cap of about 350 billion now. 358 billion. Bitcoin's at 1.079 trillion. So Ethereum's roughly just a hair over a 3x away from flipping Bitcoin. I think Ethereum could 3x. Yes, I'm pretty sure there's a pretty good chance that Ethereum's going. There's a pretty good chance Ethereum's going to 3x in this bull run. And I have price targets on my chart right here. Let's zoom out. Or I did. Maybe I haven't put them in. There we go. So I think Ethereum's going to reach between $6,000 and $7,000 bear case, and like $8,000 to $10,000 bull case. It could most definitely go higher. Again, I hope I'm wrong and Big Boy's right. I hope Ethereum does go to $27,000. No complaints over here. I hope Bitcoin does go to $500,000. No effing complaints over here, right? We will be retiring early, boys and girls, if Big Boy's right. But I do think this is a new era. I think we could see by June. Let's put in a June price target. I am getting a little Big Boy, Moon Boy crazy here, but I think there's a good chance this is a new channel. And we see by June, like a $4,500 to $5,000 price target. I think this is going to move up. We could get a nice move up. I mean, don't get me wrong. It's going to be up here and then come back down, most likely, right? Nothing wrong with that, though. Hopefully, it's a new channel. I'm moon boying a bit early. I'm caught up in the hype. I'm FOMOing into the hype. But I think this is a new era for Ethereum. I don't think it's going to flip Bitcoin, because I don't think, even it only being a 3.5x away, Bitcoin's not going to stay 57,000. Bitcoin itself is going to 2 to 3x. My price target on Bitcoin, I've said it numerous times, probably around 120 to 160,000 at its peak. Again, I don't think the bull run's going to have any major crash like it has in the past. So we're looking at a 2 to 3x in Bitcoin from here, which means Ethereum would have to like 9x to flip it, right? Now there could be a continuing cycle, and that's why my exit strategy and that's why my portfolio is weighted the way it is. Again, the whole market goes up, the whole market takes like a 30 to 40% dip, and then the whole market relief rallies like 80, 90, 95% of that dip back. And then Ethereum starts going to the moon and Bitcoin starts diving again. That is the telltale symbol that you should seriously be considering taking profits off the board. That is when I currently plan to do it. You know, you got to be fluid. You got to be nimble in these markets. My plans may change. So far, I haven't been selling anything. The only thing I've done is buy and hold. I was looking at this portfolio and a screenshot I had at the beginning of February. This total was at like 244,000. My profit was at 70,000. And of all these numbers, they were pretty much all the same, except I bought a lot more Cardano since then, and I bought a lot more Polkadot since then. But maybe a little bit of Bitcoin, maybe a little bit of Ethereum, but those totals were pretty much the same. And I'm extremely bullish. I have no intention of selling anything anytime soon. I don't think this bull run is over. Maybe Pancake goes to Cardano. That would be amazing. I don't know how this crush, like why can't Polkadot, or not Polkadot, why can't Pancake Swap be on both at the same time, right? I don't know. I don't think there's a Binance converter though. So I don't know how. I know there's an Ethereum converter. So cross-chain AMM liquidity might be a big deal on Cardano. I don't know how easy it is. I can't imagine it'd be that hard. But what incentive does PancakeSwap even have to be on Ethereum now that you think about it, right? Because of the gas fees. So it might make some sense for PancakeSwap to be on both. I don't know. I gotta imagine that's possible, right? Why not? So maybe that's a pretty good, interesting insight there, Hans. My buddy doesn't shut up about PancakeSwap. He keeps telling me to buy PancakeSwap. I wish I would have listened to my buddy because it's done really well. And I have like the coin. Problem is, dude, is I'm already at my limit of what I can, like I'm nearing my limit of what I can buy. So that's an interesting thought. It is making me want to buy some PancakeSwap even more. Because if I was on PancakeSwap, why not be on both? Why, like, it can trade both contracts, right? Now, could it do like cross-chain swapping? That would be some interesting stuff. Possibly, why not? Like, you can on the back end, you go from some Binance Smart Chain to Cardano, and it does that via like some double pancake swap from Trace to pancake swap and Binance Smart Chain, then converts that to pancake swap and Cardano, and then you do your little, a lot of possibilities there. Excuse me while I go buy a bunch of pancake swap. All right, did I say let's wrap this up anytime recently? Because I am famous for saying let's wrap this up, and then I just continue to wax on for a very long time. All right, let's do a quick recap of the markets. Gold, man, up almost $30 now, doing really well. E-mini S&P up 22.5. I don't even want to. Oh, Tesla starting to make a comeback. That's good, man. Come on, Tesla. Tesla's only down $9. I need you, Tesla. There is no reason for Tesla to be down right now. I think they got some full self-driving. Beta is going to be coming out soon. I need a move. I got a bullish put spread over in the IRA too. 18 days to go. I don't like it. Can we roll this for a credit yet? Nope. Nope. All right. So NASDAQ, I said 63. Bitcoin futures starting to come down a bit. I need that micro Bitcoin future so I can YOLO into it. So Bitcoin futures was up like 1,700 at the beginning of the stream. So it's down about 1,000. Probably part of why my portfolio is coming back down to earth. All right, let's finish the wrap up. Bitcoin's at 57.8. No, that's doing pretty good. Why is the future down so much? What was the high in Bitcoin today so far? Oh, it hit 59,000. All right, so we need the crypto market's cooling off a bit. Ethereum's still holding above 3,100. And we got to watch this. Let's see if we can hold above this line tomorrow. Let's see if we can get a nice fat daily candle close. I don't want this to wick out and go below the trend line. Let's start a new era in Ethereum today. Cardano was doing pretty good today too. Man, Cardano's so disappointing. Come on, baby. You got to be patient with Cardano. We've basically been flat since the end of February. It's been really tough on my friend that's telling me to buy PancakeSwap. He expects to have already bought his yacht with all his Cardano winnings. He likes to overtrade, man. Like, he gets impatient and then he'll FOMO into whatever's hot. And I'm like, please, please, whatever you do, do not sell your Polkadot and do not sell your Cardano. Just have some patience. Cardano, just like I said, when everyone was sour on Ethereum, man, I didn't sell a lick of my Ethereum. Don't get me wrong. There was some times I'm like, man, are all these people right? Is Binance Smart Chain going to be the Ethereum killer? Is the bridge over for Ethereum with all these, gas fee problems? And I'm just like, no, Tom, no. You have conviction in Ethereum for many, many reasons. And just hold it out, just stick it out. Everything's going to be fine. Ethereum will have its day in the sun again. And sure enough, Ethereum is basking in the sun right now. We're going to see the same thing with Cardano and Polkadot here again pretty soon. Again, there's so many good things coming with Cardano. It's an amazing project. There's almost zero chance that this smart chain is not successful. And I say the same thing with Polkadot. Polkadot is created by Gavin Wood. He is the mathematic genius that was behind Ethereum. They've already got a lot of support, and they got the parachain auctions coming out here pretty soon. So I think there's going to be plenty of room at the table for Polkadot, Cardano, Binance, and Ethereum to eat. And I think Ethereum is going to, I don't think any of these smart chains are going to overtake Ethereum, but I'm not going to complain if Cardano does, because I'm going to be a very wealthy person if Cardano flips Ethereum and I continue to hold. Anyway, I am really wrapping this up now. Let me make sure I didn't miss anything. The limit is one of those things. Also, yeah, man, don't even bet. Like, the two biggest, not really. I almost signed off, but the two biggest mistakes I kill myself over is the fact I didn't go in heavier on VET, which is currently up 661% since I first bought it. I bought it at 0.029 cents. I only bought $250 worth, if I remember correctly. $500 worth. I should have bought a lot more. The biggest regret in my life, this is a joke, but not really. I bought, when I first started buying cryptocurrency, it was on Robinhood. I know, for shame, but it was heavy Bitcoin, heavy Ethereum. I bought a dabble, just a smidge of Dogecoin at 0.003 cent. Can you imagine if I would have just YOLO'd even like $1,000 or $10,000? If I would have YOLO'd $10,000 in Doge, it would be worth over $1 million now. Over $1 million. Now let's be realistic. Would I have been able to hold on to Doge? Like even when it was pumped to like 3 cents, 6 cents, 10 cents? Would I have had the cojones to hold that to what it is now? Probably not, but interesting to think about. Look at the wick on BTC. When? Today? 54K. Is this real or is my... Yeah, so what wick at BTC at 54K? I don't know what you mean. Look at the wick on BTC 54K. This one? I'm not sure what you're referring to. On the daily? This one? Maybe? Strong line in the sand. My Bitcoin is currently above the green trend line that we had for a while. It was holding this pink one for a really long time. I think we're going to see our way back up into this here pretty soon. I really do think we're going to work our way back up into this on the 4th. On April 4th, yeah, I don't know what you're talking about, brother. I really don't. On the 4th. Today, tomorrow's the 4th. So we got May 3rd, April. Oh, today. What wick? This wick right here? This wick, the up wick? It's not at 54 though. Look at the wick on BTC. It's right at my resistance and support line I put in yesterday. So this is a pretty big line in the sand for Bitcoin right now, this 58,000 level. Oh, on the 4 hour. All right. Interesting. But I still don't know what I'm looking for. So there's one here. Are you saying it wicked down to 54,000? Yeah, I'm not sure, brother. We are. Why does this trend line the opposite of when I go to the daily? Yeah, no problem, man. No problem. All right, so Bitcoin, yeah, that's interesting. It shows above it on the 4 hour. Oh, you're probably looking at, so I don't know. I'm on Bitstamp. I just go to whatever the default is. You're probably on a different exchange. So for example, my Cardano and Polkadot are on the Kraken, right? And Kraken had that massive crash on February 22, where Cardano just went all the way down to 10 cents. I was looking at my, Kraken app when this was happening, and you talk about panic, like the fear I had. Ethereum dumped to like $900. Polkadot dumped to like, so it all just, yeah, no problem, man. It just all depends on the exchange. I mean, Bitcoin's looking pretty strong. I think if we can push through this, like this trend line right here, and it whipped hard into it. So we'll have to see how the day pans out, but we need to get above this line and then we can start moving back up, in my opinion. And the same thing, this wick's holding pretty strong and Ethereum's moving again. So we're back up at 3140. Maybe this is it, boys and girls. Maybe we continue to have a strong push. I know China, the news alert is China loves them some Ethereum and they're gobbling it up right now. Anyway, I am wrapping this up. I got to get to work. Hit them like buttons, hit them subscribe buttons. Again, post in the comment section down below. So much going on. What Cardano gem do you know about? I'm looking for that AMM. Now I'm wondering, man, I need some insight. Anyone know anyone on the Pancake Swap team? Do they plan on being on Cardano too? Because if that's the case, I might go ham on some Pancake Swap. Chia, what is this correct? Like I'm seeing it in my tab now. Chia is now trading at $1,200 a coin. Oh my goodness, congratulations. I wish I would have got into this sooner. I have no idea if this is going to hold, if this is true, what kind of liquidity this is. Can you even, it's happening though. People are buying and selling at $1,200 at effing coin. Are you kidding me? Come on, Chia. This could cause a massive hard drive, RAM, and CPU crash to spike. I am getting ready to FOMO over to Newegg and Amazon right now to build that rig. Anyway, I'll be back 6:25 a.m. PST. Be there, be square. Love you all, and peace.